Over the past decade, Apple has built its empire by keeping secrets. The company thrives on controlled leaks, carefully planned announcements, and a level of secrecy that borders on paranoia. But right now, in the world of artificial intelligence, something is happening behind closed doors that could completely change the technology landscape. Apple's AI strategy has always been quiet, almost invisible compared to the loud and flashy announcements from companies like Google, Microsoft, and OpenAI. But make no mistake, Apple has been preparing for something big. And if the latest leaks and insider reports are true, the tech giant might be about to make a move that will shake the industry to its core. To understand why this is such a big deal, we need to look at Apple's history with AI. On the surface, it might seem like Apple has been lagging behind in the AI race, while other companies have been releasing advanced chatbots and AI-powered tools. Apple's most public AI product has been Siri, and let's be honest, Siri has barely improved. In the last decade, many people even joke that Siri is more of a digital assistant from 2012 than a modern OK. But here's the thing. Apple never plays the game the same way as everyone else. While companies like Google race to release AI features as quickly as possible, Apple takes its time. It hides its work. It waits until the market is ready. And then it drops something so polished that it feels like magic. The latest reports suggest that Apple has been secretly developing its own large language model, similar to GPT-4, but deeply integrated into its ecosystem. This AI wouldn't just answer questions, it would be embedded into every aspect of iOS, macOS, and all of Apple's devices. Imagine an iPhone that understands you better than any assistant ever could. An iPad that predicts what you're going to need for your work before you even ask. A MacBook that can automatically generate reports, create presentations, and even edit videos for you, all without opening a single app manually. This is the kind of AI Apple is aiming for. Not just a chatbot in a browser, but an AI that lives in your pocket, on your desk, and in your home. One of the most shocking parts of these leaks is the claim that Apple's AI will be entirely processed on-device. That means your data never leaves your iPhone or MacBook. This could be a massive advantage in a world where privacy concerns are growing every day. While other AI companies rely on massive cloud servers, sending your personal data across the internet, Apple's AI could work locally, making it faster, more secure, and far more private. And that's a message Apple knows will resonate with millions of people. But here's where things get even more interesting. Sources say that Apple is preparing to integrate this AI into every app and service it offers. Messages could have real-time translation and tone analysis, helping you communicate more effectively. Photos could not only recognize faces, but also understand the emotions in them, organizing your memories in ways that feel almost human. Calendar and reminders could anticipate your needs before you even think of them. And for creative professionals, apps like Final Cut Pro and Logic Pro could gain AI tools that save hours of work. From automatically editing videos to composing background music, the timing of all this is also worth noting. Right now, Apple is facing intense competition. Microsoft is pushing hard with Copilot, integrating AI into Windows and Office. Google is embedding AI into Search, Gmail, and Android. Even smaller companies are making waves with innovative AI tools. Apple can't afford to stay silent much longer. These leaks are correct. The company could be planning a massive reveal at its next Worldwide Developers Conference. The kind of reveal that dominates headlines for weeks. Of course, with Apple, secrecy cuts both ways. This could all be smoke and mirrors, carefully designed to distract competitors. But if history is any guide, Apple doesn't invest billions of dollars in something unless it plans to own that space. And make no mistake, the AI space is the future of technology. Now, here's where things get a little unsettling. Imagine the power Apple could have if it controls not only your hardware and software, but also your personal AI assistant, one that knows everything about you, from your daily habits to your most private conversations. Apple says it values privacy, but the temptation to monetize such data will always be there. With AI, the line between helpful assistant and intrusive surveillance can become very thin. Very quickly, critics are already warning that a fully integrated Apple AI could lock users even deeper into the Apple ecosystem. Once your digital life is completely powered by Apple's AI, switching to another platform might become nearly impossible. Your personalized AI model trained on years of your data would be tied to Apple's devices and services, a level of customer lock-in that even Apple has never achieved before. Supporters, on the other hand, argue that Apple's approach could be the safest and most user-friendly path forward. On-device processing, strict privacy rules, and deep integration could give people the benefits of AI without the risks of cloud-based surveillance. And for many users, that combination of convenience and privacy will be irresistible. There's also a question of how Apple will position this AI in the market. Will it be free for all Apple device owners? Or will it come with a subscription model like Apple Music or iCloud Plus? If Apple chooses the subscription route, it could instantly become one of the most profitable AI products in history. And if it's free, it could completely disrupt competitors who rely on paid AI services. One last thing to consider is Apple's influence on design and user expectations. If Apple releases an AI that feels seamless, invisible, and magical, it will redefine what people expect from technology. Competing products will be judged against it, and many will fall short. This is exactly what happened when the iPhone launched in 2007. It didn't just compete with other phones. It changed the definition of what a phone should be. Apple could do the same with AI. We're standing at the edge of a new era in technology. If the leaks are real, Apple's secret AI plans could transform not only the company's future, but the entire tech industry. Whether that future is one of empowerment or control depends on how Apple chooses to wield its new power and how much we, as users, are willing to trust it. For now, all we can do is watch, wait, and prepare for the moment when Apple finally decides to pull back the curtain, because when it does, the world will be watching, and the game will never be the same again.